guys, welcome back to another episode of That Boy Ken. Appreciate you guys for watching. Love you for watching, and just support. Keep watching me. Keep supporting. Definitely want to thank NYPS National Youth Pride Services. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for saying, hey, I believe in you. I think you can do this. I really appreciate you guys for that. 1,000,000%. So let's jump right in it. Let's go ahead and talk about this because this is something that definitely needs to be talked about. Um, and what I do want to talk about is, social media, likes on social media. Be a little bit more specific. Because getting liked on social media or counting the likes on social media or the views on social media, that can consume your life. Let's be honest, it has consumed all of our lives at one point or another. But being liked on social media, that's the new way nowadays of making friends. That's the new way of boosting egos. And a lot of people need their ego boosted from the likes on social media. Now, sometimes you got to check people. You gotta let them know, like, boo, calm down. It's not that serious because you got 300 likes. You're not a public figure. When you go on your Instagram page, it don't say public figure because you don't got 300-400 likes. Calm down. It's not that serious. But we have to realize that those people, they take it serious. Like, they really take it seriously. Like, they count their likes. If they don't get enough likes, they delete their video or their photo. You doing too much. I feel like if it gets to that point, pull it back, boo. Pull it back. Take a break from social media. Maybe that's what you need. And what's crazy is some people can't do that. Some people can't. And I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. I'm not. But there's some people who really cannot back from social media. Take a break, a month, 2 or 3. Like, just back for a second. Leave social media alone and just live your life. But let's be real. Some people's lives are on social media. Some people put too much of their lives on social media. You can never go on my page and say, oh, I know Ken just by his Instagram. I know Ken just by his Snapchat. I know Ken just by his Facebook. That's a lie. What you see, you get a snippet of my life. That don't mean you know my life. Okay? It's some things you just don't know. You don't know I'm working hard all week long. You don't know what I'm doing. You get a Snapchat is what, y'all? 10 seconds? That's only 10 seconds of my life you get. That's all you're going to get. You will never know full details of my life. And that's just how I choose to do it. Some people choose to put their entire lives, their every step, their every move they make on social media. That's just not me. And I know I have other people out there. Come on. I know I have other people out there that agree with me. Like, I don't feel like you should put so much of your life on social media. Like, oh my gosh, where's the mystery to? If you have to meet somebody, there's no mystery to that person. That at that point, you know everything about them. You done dated them through Facebook. At that point, it is what it is. And I honestly feel like people who are all about the likes are people who aren't really liked in person. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah, Jesus. Come on. Let me repeat that again. I honestly feel like people who are all about the likes on social media are not really liked in person. Or they just don't have no friends. Point blank, period. Like, you can't, your social media can't just be all about how many likes I get. Ooh, I got these many views on Snapchat, y'all. Oh, I got this many likes on Instagram. Ooh, I got these many likes on Facebook. Ooh, I got so many shares. I got how many retweets on Twitter. Come. Really? Like, is this really what we are all about? Like, it's just too much. Too much. Too much. Pull it back. There's a real world you have to deal with. Bills, college, tuition, work, there's a lot more than just social media likes. Pull it back, baby. Now, there are times, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, there was a time in my life where I would post something, and it was serious for me. I would post something on social media, and I'll never forget it. I'll post it, and I put it on there like, oh, okay, I'm gonna put it up there for about an hour, and if I don't get 30 likes, I'm taking it down. That's how it was. And be honest, I think everybody was like that at one point or another. Like, likes were important for people. Like, for me, I can say for me, and y'all, I keep it real with y'all. I don't sugarcoat it. I done told y'all if I give an example of anything, it is about my life, okay? And I do remember a time where I did that. Like, I'll post it, okay, y'all, I'm giving it an hour. And if I don't get 30 likes an hour, I'm taking it down. I felt like at that point, I needed some kind of validation that my picture or my video was the bomb. Like, I needed to know, like, y'all watching, y'all liked it, and I'm good. I'm popular now. That's just how it was. That's just what it was. I mean, let's be real. Everybody has done that at some point in time. Maybe not before, but maybe you're doing it now. Maybe you're not doing it anymore. Who am I? I don't know. But I know for me, I did do that. And again, the reason why I did that is because I felt like I needed some kind of validation from, to be honest, some of the people I don't even know. Like, I have, and I'm trying to remember, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I have 12.5K followers on Instagram. But I don't know all of them. I haven't talked to all of them, you know. And I'm a very nice person. If you hit me up in the comments or in the direct message, I'll respond back as long as it's not nothing foolish. Because if it's something foolish, you won't get a response back from me. Point blank, period. But nonetheless, I'm a very nice person. So I would respond back to you. But let's be real. Out of all those 12.5K followers that I have, I don't know all of them. I don't. I honestly and truly don't. And now, I can definitely say now, 2017, I don't care for likes. I don't care about it. I know if I post something now, I post it and I lock my phone up and I go about my day. I don't look for, oh my gosh, let me see. Let me go back and check to see how many likes I got. Yeah, no, I didn't get many likes. Let me delete it. I don't do that. Like, at that point, my life is so all over the place and I'm so busy. I don't have time to check that. When I go on Snapchat and I post a snap, I go about my day. I don't have time for it. I don't need to know how many views I got. It is what it is. First and foremost, it's only up there for 24 hours. So I can care less who see it. It's about to be deleted in 24 hours. So it is what it is. But again, there's some people who needs that validation from people they barely even know. And again, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, but if that's the case, you might want to reevaluate your life. You may want to pull back from social media. And when I say pull back, deactivate your pages for a month. Try it for a month, 30 days. Just try it for a month and see how it is. Like, sometimes we need that. I've done it several times where I've deactivated my pages just to take a social media break. Because sometimes there's just too much going on social media. For me, I can definitely say this too. Sometimes it's just too much. I just feel like, I need to take a break. It's just way too much going on. And it's just all over the place, especially with the shootings and it's just a lot. Social media is just a lot. I've recently seen something where a young boy here in Atlanta was on, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Instagram Live. And I could be wrong. It could have been Facebook Live. but he was on one of the live feeds on social media. And to my knowledge, I'm trying to remember, but to my knowledge, he was playing with a gun and accidentally shot himself. So in my head, the first thing I thought was like, okay, well, why would you be on social media playing with a gun? Number two, you're underage with a gun. So you could have gotten your parents in trouble. And I'm not trying to sit here and judge him. I'm not. God knows I'm not. God rest his soul. I'm not trying to do that at all. But I felt like, and while I'm watching this, I'm sitting here and I'm like, it had to be some kind of peer pressure that had him do that, because it didn't make any sense for, like, why would you be on social media with a gun playing around with it and then you accidentally shoot yourself in the head? Like, that really hit. It was like, wow, like peer pressure. And I'm not just saying just peer pressure, but social media as well. That all had a part to play in it. It all had a part to play in it. And like I said, God rest his soul. I feel for his parents. As I was watching the news, the mom, I believe it was the mom and stepdad. The mom was like, they monitored his social media, but he had a second account they didn't know about. That's another thing. People have 2-3 accounts. There's catfishing going on, and yes, people still, as much technology as we have, people still catfish, which is what I don't get. But it's a lot, and you got to be careful with what you put out there. Just because you delete it, it ain't called the World Wide Web for no reason. There's still a trace of it somewhere. Just because you hit your delete button on your social media does not mean it is deleted. You have to be careful. Another thing I noticed that people would do is post, as we young folks like to call it, thirst traps. And don't get me wrong, I've posted thirst traps. I guess you can consider them thirst traps. But I've posted photos of myself in my underwear. And honestly and truly, guys, the reason why I would do it is because I was working out, or I am working out at the time, or I'm working out now. And I just want someone to be inspired. Like, hey, my body's not perfect, but I'm working on it, and this is my progress. This is what I see a change. Maybe you can see a change as well. Now, some people may take that as a thirst trap, and hey, that's fine. If that's what you take it as, cool. But for me, that's not what it is. Now, there's some who would take a thirst trap and know that is a thirst trap and post it just so they can get the likes. Okay, cool. That's fine. I mean, every now and then, why not? But then there's the others. Y'all know the others that post the thirst traps, every 4 hours, every 6 hours, so they can continue to get their likes, so they can continue to get people to follow them. Y'all need to calm down with that. Again, just because you delete it doesn't mean that it's gone. It is called the World Wide Web. Okay? So just, again, be careful with what you put out there, because that is a reflection of you. You have to think about it. There's all kinds of access to your social media. There's all kinds of access for future employers to pull up your social media and see what you post. Like, there's ways around it, and that can affect your life. So you liking the likes on social media and posting all kinds of stuff on social media can maybe, and I'm not saying that it will, but it possibly can bite you in the ass. So just be careful. Be careful, okay, guys? If you don't listen to one thing I say, listen to what I'm saying now. Be careful with what you post on social media. And please, please, please do not post everything about your life on social media. Some things you should just keep it a mystery, okay? I know I was again watching news today. In Cleveland, there was a shooting. It was just, it's a lot. It was a lot. And again, social media played a part in it because the guy went on Facebook Live. And the reason he went on Facebook Live is to record him shooting someone, an elderly guy. I saw the video. It was just the worst. My heart was hurting. It is still hurting because it's just so much. And again, social media. And the reason he said he streamed it live on social media is to make himself famous. So you, as a human being, went onto this social media to stream you killing someone live. That's one of those things I said that don't make any sense to me. I won't get it. I probably would never get it. We have to be careful, you guys. We do have to think about what we put on our social medias. Just because we want the likes doesn't mean we have to post it. Same goes for relationship. We don't always have to post who we're dating, who we're sleeping with, who we loving on, who we kissing on. Some things just need to stay private. A private life is a happy life. Always remember that. Please, whatever you do, just remember a happy life should stay private. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate you for watching. I love you for watching. Until next time.